Hi, our filming was interrupted, and so we're going to start this part with the beginning of the mouth where we left off yesterday. Okay, so this line is representing the nose line. This line is representing the bottom of the lip line, and yesterday we put a dotted line down the center that is representing the center of our face map. So that kind of gives you some orientation, okay? Remember, our mouth is made up of three parts: the parts between the bottom of our nose and our upper lip, and our lower lip. So we are going to start with the part that touches our nose. It's small at the top, so the nose is up here, and the bottom is either going to be curved or more sharp. So let's make this a little bit curved. This shape is really important because the upper lip fits right up against that, sort of like a puzzle piece. And the upper lip comes down and out. The line between our two lips, or the bottom of the upper lip, is not flat. It echoes whatever is happening up here at the top. And it's, if you need these lines to match, it's okay if the lines go a little bit beyond your space there, okay? The fullest part of the bottom lip is about the same width as the nose, and it is in the center. So much like with the nose, this oval is going to help us when we put our shading in, and it's going to remind us that the fullest part of the lower lip is in the middle. So we're going to start with that. And the bottom lip has a different shape than the upper lip. So we're going to use this oval to help us with the curve. The bottom lip on most people is shorter than the upper lip. So you'll notice this upper lip is longer and this one is shorter. Now we're ready to start the shading. We are not going to shade this dip. When we shade, I want you to start from the bottom. And so we're adding value and we're adding texture. So I'm starting from the bottom of the upper lip, and we've talked before about how if I curve my lines, I can help the illusion that it is three-dimensional. So I will come back and add more shadow, but now I'm going to go to the other side, and my lines are changing direction. They're curving the other way, much the way that a parentheses changes. And remember, our paper is not nailed down to the table, so if it feels awkward, turn your paper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with this and then come back. And the upper lip is lighter at the top, and there is more shadow at the bottom edge. So now that I've kind of started my shading, I can come back and add, still trying to keep in mind that I'm curving my lines. And so I'm adding value and texture at the same time. The texture of our skin on our lips is different than the texture on our face. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to shade a little bit here, and then I'll hold the drawing up to see if where I need to add something. So the most light or the most highlight is going to be up here on the top of this oval. So I'm going to start shading the bottom lip at the bottom edge, again curving my lines. And then coming back the other way on the other side. Okay, now I want to make these a little bit longer so I can get the idea that the skin is rolling around. I'm lightening the pressure, lessening the pressure. And when I'm finished here, I may need to come back with the eraser if my shading goes up too high and bring that back in. Now it's time to look at the lips. I need a little more shadow on the bottom edge and a little more shadow here. So let's finish up the bottom edge first. So we need those darker values, the medium, we have light, we need medium, and now we need a little bit darker at the edge. When we're finished, if we've done our job correctly, the lips will look three-dimensional. And we're trying to create that illusion of space. And if it seems too artificial, I can let that go up a little bit more into the lips, into the upper part of the upper lip. And I need a little more darker value here. The darkest value is where the two lips come together. But the darker value, our upper lip is going in to our mouth, in over our teeth, and our bottom lip is coming out. That is why we see the value change. And remember, if I want a softer value, I can use the side of my pencil instead of the tip. Okay, and there we have our lips. Okay, that's enough to get you started, and we'll turn in this assignment with the ear, the eye, the nose. So when we're finished, we will have a nose, an eye, lips, and an ear. Okay, and so we'll turn in all four of those drawings together, and that will be it. When we come back from vacation, we will be working on shading on our portrait map, on our face map. So we're going to practice some shading on our face map. And we're going to talk about how to connect the neck and the shoulders. And then we'll be working on drawing our own self-portrait. So you'll need to plan ahead, and I'll be sending you a list of things you need. You may want to sit in the bathroom or use a mirror, but we'll talk about that more next time. That's it.